Everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Paul Nguma, founder of PATTERNOLOGY LAB. Into this video, I'm going to be sharing with y'all the top 3 stocks that y'all should be keeping in your watch list for today. And I'm also going to be answering some of you guys' questions for those of y'all who dropped your stocks of interest in the comment section of last night's video, right after the intro. All right, y'all, right off the bat, the market is down by negative 0.05%. I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all woke up probably at around 5 a.m. and then checked your phone over here and saw negative 0.55%, and we're just like immediately pissed off. But just know that it's okay. All right, buyers are stepping in. We're seeing some bullish action right now. It looks like we're about to open up above the previous line of support. So I'm not bearish on the market. I saw this morning and I was like, oh, not again. So right now it's looking pretty good. Right now it's looking pretty good. I think we can push up just a little bit higher towards oh, perfect. This is even better. There's a reverse head and shoulders on here. It's gonna go all the way up to like probably 38.78, 38.75. Yeah, this is good. This is good for the longs. If this fails, again, brace yourselves. But this is looking pretty good right now. And now let's talk about the top 3 stocks that y'all should be keeping in your watch list. The very first one that I want to discuss with y'all is GME. All right. And the reason why I want to talk about GME, I know it had this moment, and I know that yeah, there's some hype to this thing, and some people may be uncomfortable with it. I completely understand it. I do. But when a stock, okay, a stock that has previously been beaten down like that, had a long period of consolidation all the way down here, right? It spikes again and then fails to crumble all the way down back to like 20 bucks, right? It fails to go and fade over here. Really gets my attention. All right, it's slowly creeping up right now. Slowly, maturely in this slow phase right there. So keep this one on your watch list for a run. All right, there may be a squeeze. It looks like it wants to squeeze. It really does. All right, be careful with this one because the contracts are, especially for beginners, the contracts are kind of expensive. Okay, and the stock is a bit wild and not very steady. So be very careful with this one. I would not short this thing. I definitely wouldn't. I feel like all of the short sellers here are watching this and they're not very happy right now. They're kind of terrified. Like if I was still shorting this all the way down here and I didn't cover after this initial spike and I didn't cover here either, I would be terrified too. Watch this thing for a short squeeze. I think it may happen all the way up to like 180, maybe even 200 to test these previous highs right here. All right, it may happen. It may happen. I'm just putting this thing on your radar. So that is my very first one, the very first stock. Now, the second stock that all of you should be keeping in your watch list, that stock is RIOT. All right. And RIOT, I made a previous video on this one about how I was shorting it. I was watching this thing closely and it failed to tank over here. It got to $40 right at the gate, and then there was immediately some volume to push this thing up. And then it tried to retest $40 again on that day. If we just change that, let me just show y'all what. Yeah, this is what I mean. First here, and then the retest, and then it didn't collapse. Buyer stepped in and pushed the stock up. I wanted it to tank all the way down to 30 bucks, but it took a while to get there. And Friday was the day to actually buy in right here, right? It got to $34, which is close enough. And right now, I think again, since I'm bullish on the market, I think it's ready to run. I wouldn't short this one. I don't think this one is good for a short. I think this one is good for a long, and there is some reasons why. I'm gonna share those reasons why with y'all right now. Again, for those of y'all who are not familiar with RIOT, RIOT follows the BTC market. RIOT follows crypto. So we're gonna go on TradingView and see what's going on in that space, right? We're gonna look at BTC USD, and we're gonna look over here on the one. On the 1 hour time frame, it looks like it wants to recover. Again, for all of you who trade BTC, this is for you. Um, there is this neckline right here, right over here, right? There's a reverse head and shoulders, left shoulder, head, right shoulder. It tried to break it overnight, I think. Yeah, it tried to break it at midnight. It didn't. It got pushed back again, just like the overall market. And it's gonna try to make another run at it again. If that breaks, I can easily see 5,400 coming up within the next few days. If you take a look at the next largest coin on in this market, ETH. All right, in ETH already broke that neckline. All right, y'all see that, right? Y'all see the neckline being broken and being shattered. All right, ETH already broke that neckline right here, right over here. All right, it broke it, retested it, and bounced off. And I think it wants to keep climbing up to 1800. Again, if the market is bullish and if it plays out the way I've seen this play out, then yeah, we can see 1800 within the next few hours. It's not that far away from it. So I am not bearish on in this space, especially for the short term. Long term, again, long term, y'all know where this is going. But as traders, we like to see exactly where it goes at every turn. That makes it interesting. That makes it fun, right? So that is my very honest opinion of Riot in everything crypto. So that is the second stock that y'all should be keeping on your watch list. Now, the next stock that all of y'all should be keeping on your watch list is FUBU. And FUBU, I told you guys that the buy zone is anything at 30 or below. First buy zone, second buy zone. Some people probably got in pre-market. Again, for those of y'all who trade stock pre-market, I'm sure y'all got in again over here. This thing is a long, it got demolished. I told you guys about how their previous earnings were. They actually had really phenomenal earnings. They exceeded sales by, I think, they had like over 100 million sales. And they also added, like, see over here, right over here, 105 million beat, 93.4 million estimates. So they did a great job on earnings. And also they added, I still can't find that line. They added 92,000 subscribers in the fourth quarter right over here. So they did great in the fourth quarter. This thing is on a massive discount again with all of the panic of the market. So watch this thing for a potential bounce all the way back up to like 36 bucks, maybe even 40. I'm not bearish on FUBU. I think this is a great opportunity for long-term investors and also for traders. So this is for y'all. All right, both of y'all. So we'll keep this one on your watch list for a long to the upside. All right, I'm not bearish on the market, but as always, manage your risk. Now let's talk about you guys' stocks of interest. We're going to be talking about this penny stock that doesn't have an option chain because y'all love it so much, right? A lot of y'all have been talking about this thing. Zoom, let's see. Yep, nothing has changed. This instrument has no options. Therefore, I'm not touching it because I like options. It's looking like it wants to rebound. It tested that previous line of supports twice, I believe. Let's change this to the one. Yeah, twice. It's ready to make a move back up again. So if you are interested in this thing, have at it. I'm not interested in it. So yeah, I'm not bearish on it. It's bouncing off perfectly off the bottom. So yeah, this one is I'm still long bias on it. I think it can make it to $3. Let me just draw this thing right here for guidance. There we go. Right over here. All right. The fact that this penny stock is holding up is actually kind of impressive. But hey, if you know more about this company than I do and you like this company for the long term, go ahead and invest your money in it. Again, this is not financial advice. The next one that we'll be talking about in this video is APXT. And APXT, some of y'all have been asking about it for a while. It got demolished for so long. As soon as that floor broke right over here, it was game over. Like, this is the point to actually start shorting. It went all the way down to like $11, and now it's looking for it looks like it's ready for a bounce. There is a tweezer bottom at the top. That wick is a little longer than the previous one, but it still applies. The volume is spectacular, and it's about to open like right at 11.85. So keep this one on your watches for a potential long. I think it either consolidates or climbs back up to 14 bucks. And that is my very honest opinion of the stock. And that is the end of the video. Again, do not forget to destroy the like button for the YouTube algorithm. It helps the channel grow a lot, and also it allows more people to get this knowledge as well. Also, if you are new to the channel, definitely click on subscribe and click on the notification bell along with all notifications. That way you don't miss out on these pre-market analysis videos, which are released from Monday to Friday at exactly 8:15 a.m. Central Time, 15 minutes before the market opens, and the post-market analysis videos, which are released every single day in the afternoon. If you're not following us on social media, you can find me at Paul Nguma and at PATTERNOLOGY LAB on Instagram and on Twitter. And lastly, if all of this is new to you and you are interested in getting started in the stock market, I left some step-by-step directions in the description of the video below. Step 1 to step 3. It only takes about 15 minutes or less for you to get signed up with all the tools you need to start trading immediately. You can also get 2 free stocks after signing up with Webull using my very first link in the description below. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Nguma with Patternology Lab, where we trade patterns in patterns only. And I will see all of you in the next video. Be very careful out there. Again, I always say that market is bullish. If you bought calls last week, you should be getting paid this week. All right? Enjoy the outro.